God bless you. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Now, further. And you were keen to keep to the side of the Spirit and Word. And you were careful to keep focused on the light within the straight pathway. Keep that in mind. Focus in on that light in the straight pathway, because you're going to find out that there are great discoveries ahead. There are great discoveries ahead. I want to say that again. There are great discoveries ahead, godly discoveries ahead. But you got to keep focused on the light within the straight pathway. And you keep open your ears to the attentive voice drawing you forward with the word. This is the way. All right? And you are only fed with the spirit of the word in your spiritual journey as you stroll or strive not to the right nor to the left, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto this life and fellowship, and few, opposite the many which shall seek, shall not be able to. There be that find it. That's Matthew chapter 7, verse 14. Are you part of the few? Do you belong to the few? And have you the word of Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, that said in John 1:41, we have found the Messiah. All right? Let us come to a great understanding of fellowshipping. Not an earthly, but an heavenly understanding, which earthly and godly circumstances do not wish you to see for obvious reasons. They want to keep you under an environment which satisfies the earthly and worldly minds. That is the mind of lust, contention, aggrandizement, the grandeur of intent. These, in some cases, come under the guise of envy, jealousy, strife, gossip, tale-bearing, backbiting, hatred, the fear of death. When such fear of death should not be after the resurrection of the Savior from the dead. So, why would you fear death after the resurrection from the dead? I mean, he told you, the apostle, Son of Man shall die, they shall kill him, he'll be in the grave 3 days and 3 nights, but the third day he arose. And there are many that said, I saw him after he arose. And we're going to get into that death. We're going to get into what death is in the process down the line. What death is. We're going to even give you what electricity is down the line in the process, which was witnessed by those who walked with him afterwards. The fear of judgment that's there. Illusions are there. Deceptions. The fear of being sick. And I just want to say this. I have heard it told me a few times. I'm going home because I don't want to be sick tomorrow. You know, I don't want to be sick tomorrow. Then I heard those that said, I tried to get sick while I was in the hospital so the doctor could find out what was wrong with me. I hope y'all hear what we're saying. I tried to be sick while I was in the hospital so that the doctors could find out what was wrong with me. Greediness is one of those deceptions. Prejudices is one of those. The fear of the dark, and a great host of other which cloud and occupy the mind under chains of world darkness, and which cause many to think that these things they must go through. Even cause many to fear being perfect. Oh, no, 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 I can't be perfect. Nobody's perfect. You fear perfection. You fear being perfect. Look, God told the prince of Tyre, you were perfect in your ways. I made you so. If God can make that, look, with God all things are possible. You just need to be and desire to want to be what he makes possible. All right? These things had a profound effect upon the apostles, and particularly with the apostle Paul in his famous war in the flesh of Romans chapter 7. That which began in heaven, which is in opposition to the peace of God, which surpasseth all understanding, even that of wars is no different when cast down to earth among those who are far less weaker than those who dwell in heaven. All right? There was war in heaven, Revelation 12 and 7. Now, that which led up to this war in heaven is described in one word: accusation. All right? And when you read and look at the description of the prince of Tyrus of Ezekiel 28, particularly verse 12 through 19, it's not difficult to see how easily it is for accusation to arise in heaven, because it is spoken against him that thine heart was lifted up because of thy beauty. Thou hast corrupt thy wisdom by reason of thy brightness. Ezekiel 28 and 17. Such grand and unappreciated attributes, and we read about 15 of those with that prince of Tyrus, which did not glorify God, who said, I have set thee so. Ezekiel 28 and 4. First, it became lifted up in beauty. And second, corrupted his wisdom by reason of his brightness. Ezekiel 28 and 17. Now, when your heart is lifted up in pride because of your great beauty and attributes, and your wisdom or reasoning is caused to be darkened because of your brightness, it is not hard to persuade others less fortunate around you to defend your warped ideals. Did you notice that? To defend your warped ideals. They look at you, they don't know that your ideals are warped because of your beauty and all of that kind of stuff. And they want to defend you because of what they see you with. We're going to go with from this point later on. God bless you. Call your friends over. Have them pay attention to paper and pencil and Bible, of course. So next time, God bless you. Go with Christian friends.